Well, hello everybody. I hope the apocalypse is treating you well. This week we don't have a comment on a YouTube video to build a list, so we reached out to the Star Wars Armada Discord. It's well worth joining if you're not already a member, and it's a good way to get Vassal or Tabletop Simulator games and find out about rules and things like that. A lot of people do a lot of work keeping it maintained and keeping everybody informed. Anyway, this week we've been asked to create a Constantine list. So let's give it our best shot. So first thing with Constantine, you need more than one medium or large ship. Now you're thinking, oh, we need some cheap medium ships, so Victory ones. No. It's all about speed control. The Victory is not your cheapest medium ship. Cheapest medium ship is a Quasar Fire 1. Okay, so we're going traditional squadrons then, James. Not quite. Okay, so the first thing we're doing, we're adding boarding troopers. Okay, and this is, okay, it's only got engineering 2, but it's going to be, if it's a Hawk and it has double brace, if it's got double redirect, whatever you need, it will do. And then to advanced transponder net. Now, so 62 points seems cheap. Let's get a second one. Okay, now we're also asked to include an interdictor, so let's throw in one of those. Now, you've got a choice of 2 interdictors. One is more expensive and has less experimental slots. So we'll go with the better one. Actually, it has less overall upgrade slots. That's insane. And it's getting better flak. And it swaps a red for blue. The interdictor combat refit just seems to be our worst ship. Unless you're Romedy, then maybe it's slightly better reach, but suppression refit every time. And of course we're going to put Constantine on this. Now, if you were doing this, or if you want to use this ship, you're not a fan of Constantine, Motti is a good one. Okay, so then we're going to do Grav Shift Reroute. Because if we're going to mess with people's speed, we want to have kind of set up the field of play so that we send people into that gravity rift, into that sun, into that Purrgil, whatever. So that's obviously essential. Now, you've kind of a choice here. Gravity field projector or targeting scrambles. I don't think G8 is as useful, though you could do some freaky stuff. We are Constantine, you've slowed somebody down to 1, and then they're on an obstacle and you slow them down again. I'm kind of more in Gravwell projector. You kind of dominate the battlefield. And then we'll give it some decaps. Okay. So now we have a lot. Okay, and then we'll add Gamma Squadron. And we'll add 11 TIE bombers. Okay, so here you've got the Quasars helping control the speed, boarding trooper people, and you've got a lot of squadron capacity. Now, you won't be able to command all of these. The interdictor can command 2, for example, and we do need to add a flotilla with a bomber command center to help these things hit. But basically, the idea is you place the bombers where you want, and then you can use Constantine to get your enemy ship landing on some as well. Now, somebody had mentioned so go with leading shots on the interdictor pressure fit, so it does do a small bit of hitting. And so we've got 12 points remaining. So we want to add a small bit of protection for these guys. And there, you're 398. Okay, so this is a kind of You spread out those bombers. You've got 12 of them. Your answer to onagers is, well, you out-deploy it. Quasar will die, potentially, or potentially not. Or the first thing you set up across from, that's where you place the gravity well. And then you just move the stuff around it. Okay, so then go with precision strike. You have 12 bombers. You have more than anybody else. So as soon as something's on something, you can just rain down bombers. Now, your other option, of course, is surprise attack. You're going to have the obstacles set up around behind the station, so if they try to run away, they'll run into something. You'll have the Gravwell projector on that station. So actually, we're going to go surprise attack and try and hit them turn 1, speed 0 with 12 bombers. Because it's funny. And it's Constantine, so we're using every dirty trick in the book. Every dirty trick in the book. We're going to go with abandoned mining facility for getting those ginormous points and stealing the dust field away from our opponent. And as well as that, you've got Purgles. So this is the thing. With these two, you can just force somebody into a Purgle at a higher speed than they were intending to go. As well as that, for a squadron fleet, like this is the thing. If it's a squadron fleet, your advanced transponder nets are keeping you alive. But this is the thing. If it's a squadron fleet, they're not doing maneuver dials at all, probably. They're trying to command those squadrons. At which point, you're having great fun with Constantine. If they are maneuvering, they're not commanding their squadrons. And they've got 12 bombers to try and track down. They will tie up some, but you're not doing the traditional bomber ball here. You're doing a line across the whole battlefield. And they've got to try and tie down them all. And try not to run into them. It's a theory. It is a theory. And then infested fields. You can steal all those tokens. And you've got control of obstacles. And you've got extra guards. And people are running into stuff. So anyway, yeah, that is our Constantine list. So, if you would like a list built for yourself, obviously comment, subscribe and like if you're having fun. Gilarus got a video by talking to me on the Discord. If you'd like a game, a Vassal or anything else like that. There are 2 big online competitions going up. There's the Tabletop Simulator tournament and the Vassal World Cup. So the Tabletop Simulator tournament is, I think, $10 Canadian to enter. And then the Vassal World Cup, which is long established, a high pedigree competition. They're still accepting standby slots if you can qualify. So just check out the forum for that. But that, if you haven't qualified, get prepared to follow along. Because if you're looking at competitive lists, some of the most competitive ideas get played in that. Alright, and this has been a quick one. I hope you have a lovely evening. I hope the apocalypse is treating you well. Good luck.